guys, it's Jessie V. So I know that the title of this video is quite shocking. This might actually be the weirdest title of a video that you have ever read, which means you're probably very curious as to what I'm about to talk about. I would be too. And the title is in no way an exaggeration. I was peed on, guys. Peed on. It's not every day that you hear that. So let's just jump into the story before you guys think I've gone insane, even though you've probably thought that for a while now. But that's okay. I embrace the weirdness. But anyways, let me explain what happened. Let me explain how I was peed on. That is so weird to say. So this happened back when I was in elementary school. I was most likely in grade 4. We had this huge talent show at our school every single year, and I was never the type that liked being in shows. I was super shy and I didn't want any attention on me. All I wanted to do was watch. I watched in the shadows away from all other human beings. Okay, well now that makes me sound like a creep. I wasn't that weird. Or was I? But anyways, for some reason, when I went into grade 4, my family told me that I should really just be in the talent show. And at the time, I was taking ballet classes, so people were saying that I should just go on stage and dance for everybody. And this idea definitely terrified me, but somehow I found the courage deep down inside. I found that confidence. I was like, okay, Jess, you know what? You can do this. You'll just do ballet on stage and people will love it. So I decided to do it for some weird reason. And I put together this cute little dance routine. It was about 2 minutes long, and it took me a good month to practice it. And it was so cute because my mom told me that she would take me out to the store and we'd buy this cute little ballet outfit for the talent show. I love my mom. She always did these little things for me that made me so happy. So we went shopping and I found this gorgeous white ballet outfit. It was like this white bodysuit with crystals around the neckline, and there was a white tutu around that, and it had flecks of silver. It was kind of sparkly. It was really nice. I looked like a swan and it was great. I felt like an ice queen or something. A 4-foot tall ice queen. This outfit made me feel so ready, guys. It boosted my confidence up to here. Even higher. I was ready to perform in this talent show. I was ready. I felt confident. I knew my dance routine, and now I looked fabulous. So the day of the talent show arrives, and it took place in the gym at our school. We had a little stage in there, and the teacher set up all these rows of chairs to make it look more like a theater, but we all knew it was a gym. I mean, the basketball nets totally gave it away. So all of the kids that were performing had to sit on the floor in front of the stage in a row in order of who was going first. I don't know why we had to do that. Why couldn't we just sit on chairs like the audience did? Everyone in the audience were just nice and comfy on their chairs, and all the performers were just on the floor in a line. No respect. No respect. So I was sitting beside this boy with a white karate uniform on. So him and I looked like a couple or something because we both matched. We were both all in white. The 2 polar bears were about to perform. And then on the other side of me was this girl who had a book of poems that she wrote that she was gonna perform, but she's not really relevant to the story, so just ignore her. The guy in the white karate uniform is the problem here, okay? You're the problem here. Who am I talking to? So about 10 minutes before it is my turn to go up and perform, I start feeling this very warm sensation around my legs. It was like someone was pouring warm water on the ground or something. And that's when I looked down. I looked down, and the boy sitting beside me was full out peeing all over the floor. And the puddle of his pee had just engulfed me. It just surrounded me and drenched everything from my belly button down. My white tutu and tights were now yellow. Yeah, because this guy was sitting so close to me on the floor. He was just sitting there peeing himself, which then transferred to me. He was peeing on me, guys. He was full out peeing right on me. And in that moment, I was just in such shock. I remember looking at him and being like,
"What are you doing right now? Why are you peeing? Stop peeing! What are you doing?"
And all he kept saying was,
"I couldn't help it. I can't help it. I'm nervous. I'm scared to perform."
And I was like,
"So you decided to pee? You were nervous so you decided to pee on me? Do you have zero bladder control?"
And I mean, guys, I get nervous all of the time, okay? I have an anxiety disorder, but I don't go around peeing on people. And don't tell me he was really young. I get if you're in kindergarten and you want to pee on people, okay? You're that little. But when you're in grade 4, you're not that little, okay? I'm sure some of you are watching who are in grade paid for, and you're like, no, I would never do that. So obviously I couldn't go up and just dance because it looked like I was just dipped in lemonade. So I just ran to the washroom and cried for like half an hour. And yeah, I was never in a talent show ever again. Wow, this story had a very depressing ending. But don't worry, I got over it pretty quickly. It was just a really crazy experience. No one ever wants somebody else's pee on them. I mean, I'm sure there are some crazy people out there that do, but we won't get into that, okay? I'm really trying to keep this PG. Yeah, it's just super unsanitary. But anyways, I hope this didn't gross you out too much. I just thought this would make a pretty funny V-time. I actually talked about this briefly in a live stream on YouNow last week, so I decided to just make it one full story on YouTube. So before I go, I actually have something else to talk to you guys about, and this is a totally weird transition because this story was like super funny, but what I'm about to talk to you about is like serious. I don't know why I decided to talk to you about this now, but we're gonna do it, okay? Because it's on my mind and Jessie V needs things off her mind. I have a rant for you guys. It's a mini rant. So if you're watching this and you don't like any sort of negativity, or if you don't like rants, I would just close this video now and just go about your day. But if you want to stick around and listen to what I have to say, that's awesome as well. Thank you. So lately I've been getting a lot of hate when I do a sponsor in a video, and I'm only talking to the people who sent me hate. I'm not talking to the people who constantly support me, who stand up for me, who are a loyal part of the V team. This rant is not for you. It's for the people who literally send me some horrible things whenever I have a sponsor for some reason. People even threaten to unsubscribe, which is like extremely out there. For those of you who didn't know what a sponsor is, it's just when you have a product sent to you from a company and they ask you to review and recommend their product, okay? It's basically a sort of ad. So for those of you who absolutely can't stand sponsors on a channel, let me just ask you this. So a sponsor is a type of ad, right? So are you gonna stop going to the movies because they play ads beforehand? Are you gonna stop watching your favorite TV show because there's commercials? Are you gonna stop going to baseball and hockey games because there's like ads all over the field or ice rink? Are you gonna stop listening to the radio because of the commercials and sponsors that they have? Almost every single source of entertainment has a sponsor or is brought to you by something. The YouTubers that don't have sponsors are either doing YouTube part-time and have a full-time job that they get paid from, so they do not need sponsors, or the YouTubers are just really big, like maybe they have over 1 million subscribers, so they get enough money from YouTube that they don't need sponsors. I've seen some YouTubers say like, oh, I don't believe in sponsors. I would never try to get money off of my channel. And then they go right ahead and advertise their merch, which they make tons of money on. Like, you're making just as much money advertising your merch as if you had a sponsor. So that's kind of hypocritical to me. If you're preaching that you don't want to make money off YouTube, then you shouldn't be selling anything else. That doesn't make any sense. You're using your YouTube to sell your merch. I don't know. I quit my graphic design job for you guys so I could make 5 videos a week for you. And it's because I'm super passionate about it. I don't regret it in any way, but I did quit my graphic design job so that I could do YouTube full time. This is literally my full-time career now. So if I get an opportunity to talk about an awesome product for a couple seconds, is it really the end of the world? In the world we live in, people need money to get through life. That's why we all have jobs, to make money to live. Would you get mad at a waitress for being tipped? She's making extra money. It's literally the same thing with sponsors. I get paid a bit from YouTube, but sponsors are that little bit extra that help me get through life. People say, oh yeah, you're selling out, you're trying to make money on YouTube. Well yeah, isn't that what a job's about? You make money from it? I don't understand. That's what you do when you have a career. You make money to live. I mean, are you telling me that you would turn down the chance to get paid to get a free product sent to your house to just review it briefly? You would turn that down? And listen, I think it's more that people are afraid that I'm lying to them when I'm showing you a product, and I just want to kind of clear the air on that. I would never in a million years lie for money. Never. Ever. So if you see me talking about a product, I am using my own words and I genuinely like the product. I always tell a sponsor that I want full creative control over anything that I talk about. So if they send me a product and I don't like it and it does not work, I am not going to show it to you guys ever. For example, there was a tea company that wanted to pay me for reviewing their tea, and they wanted me to say that I was losing tons of weight by drinking their tea, which is a lie. So guess what I did? I didn't do it. So for those of you getting mad at me because I'm making a living on YouTube because I love it, then I'm sorry you feel that way. And to be honest, most of you are very supportive. Most of you have always been a part of the V team and always will be, and that really warms my heart. So thank you to the people who are always there for me. Bottom line is, getting a sponsor every once in a while allows me to continue my full-time job on YouTube. If not, then I will have to go back to my full-time graphic design job and give you guys one video a week, which I won't like doing that, and you probably won't like that either. So I really hope you understand. I didn't want to talk about this at all because I hate rants, I hate negativity, but I've been getting so many horrible, hurtful, immature comments about this lately that I just could not. I just had to bring it up. I'm gonna make a promise to you all right now. I promise on everything that I will never lie to you guys about a product. All of my reviews will always be in my own words. It's just so frustrating. People say like, oh, you're fake, you've changed now. My content has never changed at all. In fact, I've worked harder in these last few months to give you guys really good content than I ever have before. I put all of my passion into my videos. So reviewing a cool product from time to time really does not change anything. I am still me. I still give out the same videos. All I'm doing differently is reviewing an awesome product. Why is that so terrible? There's actually a couple comments that I want to show you guys. I talked about this briefly in a vlog a few months ago, and this is what they said, and it really makes sense to me. Okay, this is from Jade. She said, I see people who constantly complain about sponsors. At the end of the day, if you people want to keep seeing your favorite YouTubers, you have to put up with sponsors. YouTube is free, and it's amazing that we get to see these people for free, but they need to get paid somehow, and if you don't want to see sponsors, the other option is for YouTube to start charging viewers. Which would you rather? Which is so true. YouTube is completely free for you guys. Free. The only solution I can give you is if you really hate sponsors, just fast forward a bit. Usually my sponsors are like 30 seconds long, so just fast forward 30 seconds and it's over. And I'm not gonna do them that often, honestly. Like, how often do I do them? Like every couple weeks, right? And as I get to be a bigger YouTuber, well, I hope I do. Let's say I get to 1 million subscribers, I'm not gonna need to do them that much. Like, I'll probably rarely do them anymore. It's just like, compared to the people who make tons and tons of money on YouTube, I'm kind of small. This is from Infinitely Serenity. I totally understand the need for sponsors from time to time, so it's never annoyed me to see one. In fact, it makes me a little happy because I know it's going towards the person I'm watching, which is also why I don't skip ads unless I'm in a hurry, or sometimes I'll just click on ads and then X them out. This is from Alyssa. She's so sweet. Don't worry, Jessie, I don't care. As long as you keep doing YouTube and keep making videos, I could care less if you had a sponsor in every video. I love you so much. And I love you too, girl. I don't get why people get so mad about people who have sponsors on YouTube. If you want to make money from YouTube and actually have it as your job, you have to do stuff like that. Otherwise, you just get pennies from ads. If you don't agree with it, you are under no obligation to buy the product or watch the video. In my opinion, people who do sponsors generally care more about their channels, as it usually means they want YouTube as their job, as opposed to just a hobby. But anyways, you guys get the idea. I hope you understand. I'm not gonna ever bring this up again because I'm just tired of constantly trying to defend myself, so that's all I had to say. I'm glad it's out of my system, and I just want to remind you guys that I love you so much. You guys mean the world to me, and you guys made this happen for me, so thank you so much, and yeah, until next time, guys, bye!